Hi there, I'm Paula Edwards from Advanced Virtual Assistants. It's really lovely to see you here. Thank you for coming to spend some time over on our channel. I hope you're getting lots from it. Today, I'm going to be talking to you about 5 AI tools that every virtual assistant should be using. Well, that goes for online business managers as well, to be honest with you. It's really important to know that, because there's been a lot of talk about the threat of AI taking over our jobs. And I think that what we have to do is embrace it. It's by us thinking that it isn't going to make it go away. So I think we need to be embracing it and moving with the times and learning these tools so that we can facilitate our own work and be more efficient and effective. So we shouldn't be threatened by this. I think it's about, grabbing the bull by the horns and starting to learn these things so that we can bring it into people's businesses. And that puts us at the forefront of, potential clients wanting to work with VAs, because if they think that you're using tools to be more efficient and save them their full time and money, then you're definitely going to be more attractive as a service provider over somebody that isn't embracing it. So I'm going to talk to you about just 5 really obvious ones, but if you don't know them, please don't be threatened by them. I would just want you to go off and go and have a look, go and have a play with them. I really love playing around with these tools. So honestly, if I can do it, I'm sure you can. So I think you're going to know that, number one, isn't surprising that I've got down ChatGPT. There are many tools that do a similar kind of role. A lot of people have moved over to Claude. But there are many tools like that help with just things like writing emails, captions, content creation, client communications, brainstorming ideas or content planning, helps you draft things really quickly, and then it just saves so much time. So I would never advise using just the content that ChatGPT spits out for you. I mean, it's all about the quality of what we call the prompts that you put in, what you're actually asking it to create for you, and whether you've got the paid for version or not also contributes to the quality of the output. But it can be really helpful to just really quickly put together something. There's days when I find like formulating an email and I just can't think, what I'm trying to say. I might just like write a whole lot of jibber jabber into ChatGPT and say, help me put this email together. And then I would also always rewrite it again, but it gives me the bones of what I want to use. So I would be really careful that you don't just use it as whatever it spits out, because that's just going to make you quite generic, and potentially there will be errors in there. That's important to look out for, but really good tool to utilize in the ways that I've mentioned. Another one I like is Grammarly. That's you can add the widget onto your website, your desktop or your laptop or whatever, and it can really help with grammar, your tone, your spelling, that type of thing. And it depends again whether you've got the paid for or not. All of these things, that's the case. But it can be really helpful for just picking up things that you may have got wrong, that you don't want to send out an email with a spelling mistake, because it's our job to cross the I's and dot the T's, cross the T's and dot the I's, to pick up on these things. So it's a really helpful tool just to pick up on those types of things. Another tool I love is Canva. Canva's got lots of things in there. It can help you generate content. It can help you generate graphics, presentations. It can help you resize graphics for the right platform. There's so many things it can do. So especially in creating social media things. But yeah, with presentations, like a PowerPoint presentation type of thing, you can do all of that in Canva, and you can have AI help you do those things. So it's another one that I really love. Another one is Otter AI or Fathom, or one of those tools that is essentially a meeting notes and summaries. It automatically records your meetings with your clients and transcribes it. So if you have a client meeting and it's recorded using one of these tools, it will pull out any of the actions that need to be done, by who. It'll give you the sort of overarching flavor of the meeting, but it will also record it. So you've got all of those things done for you, and you can use those really quickly. And we use that a lot in our business for lots of things. It can be, if we're doing a strategy day with a client, we can record it and it helps pull out, all of the actions that we've agreed. If you're having a discovery call, it helps you put together your proposal because it's captured what you've agreed inside that call. So definitely a really helpful thing to have. And finally, another one that's helpful is Zapier or Make. They are like helpful for automations and efficiencies. So they essentially have A talk to B. So they connect apps to help automate repetitive tasks. So for example, if you have a form completed inside Google Forms, for example, you could maybe have use Zapier or Make, that type of thing, to have it, populate your CRM, your customer relationship management tool. So these are really helpful to help have two different tools or apps speak to each other, and automates that without having to put the human in the middle. So it's just a no-brainer to get your head around these things. They're really helpful. Another one, just to add into the mix, a bonus one, if you like, is things inside your inbox. You can have AI inside your inbox depending on what software you're using. They're also really good because they can give you the headlines of what's in your inbox, the headlines of the emails, any actions, or it can tell you what's in the thread. If you've got a really long thread of emails, it can summarize it for you. So that's another really good one. So if you've not dipped your toe into AI, choose one of those and go and have a play around with it. I would not suggest you start with things like Zapier and Make. I would suggest you start with ChatGPT or the one inside your inbox, so that you can just start getting a little braver and testing these things out. So I hope that's really helpful. Let me know in the comments what you're already using. I'd be interested to know, or how you feel about using AI. Okay, take care. Bye for now.